Let's start with IBM tumbling on these preliminary results. Company cites weakness in its software and infrastructure business as clients shifted their spend towards servers, storage, and memory in advance of potentially some price increases. In his letter to investors, Arvind Krishna said, quote, "This quarter we faltered." Jim, down 24 pre-market, I think, would be the worst since at least the early 60s.
Yeah, when I spoke to Arvind, Arvind Krishna, CEO,
yeah,
you did too. I mean, pretty abject. Look, there are these concerns. He did not anticipate, I'm quoting, the magnitude of the CapEx reprioritization, which you mentioned. But I also think that clients were distracted with rapidly evolving industry-wide cybersecurity concerns. This is Mythos. And both Nikesh Arora on Mad Money, David, and George Kurtz just now from CrowdStrike said, look, they each have briefed 1,000 companies. Their teams, 1,000 companies on Mythos.
Right.
And Mythos has frozen a huge amount of spend that I did not know it had gotten that bad.
Yep.
So I pass it on to you.
Company reports the actual earnings on the 22nd, so 8 days from now.
It's a pre.
The key, I think, will be, Jim, do they have the confidence to give us some sort of a forecast that the orders that did not come in this quarter will ultimately come in because, as they said, companies were perhaps more focused on cybersecurity, or as they also said, spending on servers, storage, and memory? Or is this longer term in nature and some real reflection of a lack of execution in terms of their sales force?
Well, I do think that, remember, this is a company that has a mainframe, okay, and the mainframe software stack was disappointing. The mainframe sales were disappointing. I mean, the revenue looks like it's almost in line. Street looking for $17.86 billion.
That'd be about 1%.
Yeah, but it's that software revenue, which is people looking for 10%. It came in at 5%. Infrastructure revenue down 7%. That's their mainframe, and so I think my answer is it may not come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, is a 24% decline in the stock price warranted?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, this is hard. A lot of people know Arvind's done a lot of things very forward-looking, but I think this is a fundamental shift of this is buying compute. This is what we talk about. This is NVIDIA, and this is SK Hynix, and this is Micron. The money's going to another area, and I don't know if it flows right back.
ServiceNow, CRM, all taking a hit pre-market.
Yeah,
the more pernicious theory, Jim, is that this is part of the move to direct enterprise, on-premises, Starbucks. We've talked about these things.
I thought the Starbucks thing was much more important than a lot of people realize. Trying to cut out $400 million from IBM, from Microsoft. Microsoft has been creeping up here. I talked with Mark Benioff. He would tell you that's completely wrong. I mean, that his business is better than ever. Adobe business is bad. Yeah. ServiceNow would tell you business is not only better than ever, but they're going to surprise a lot of the people who are negative. All I know is that this is not where you want to be, because it just doesn't resonate. Where you want to be, I mean, look at this SK Hynix. Now, look, SK Hynix, David, what do you think it's selling for the multiple for next year?
8 times?
3.8.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
Wait, what?
3.8.
I thought I was good at 8 times.
You were wrong.
I was.
That's sort of the running joke this morning, is that if the Kospi is truly popping a bubble, it's the cheapest bubble that ever got popped.
I mean, of course, this comes back to the idea that usually these companies are going to have their earnings cut by a quarter. Remember, Micron was losing big money. And, you know, when you're losing big money, people are like saying to Sanjay, why aren't you spending more money? He says, well, I'm losing so much money. What money do I have to spend? And yet he still did spend money, which is why he's doing better than the others.
We'd have even less capacity right now, right? If they hadn't spent that money.
No, this is about compute. It's about compute, and it's about cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is, look, that's top of mind. We know that. But when I say compute, it's like this is about all the things that we talk about. It's about the spend. I mean, you remember yesterday you said, listen, you spend the $50 billion, that's the ante?
Yeah, for 5 gigawatts of building the buildings, yes.
Right, but
yes.
I'm just saying, what I'm reading today
what they
about
call a powered shell.
A gigawatt in Salem, PA. What was I doing buying land in Upper Bucks when I could have been buying in Salem? Another 100 miles, I'd be a rich man.
You would be. Listen, yeah, there are stories every day now about farmers selling their land for data centers and reaping a big reward.
Beverly
conceivably.
Hills.
By the way, we should mention New York State. No
Yes.
surprise, a 1-year ban from the governor on new data center
They
development
banned fracking.
mega data center
The only
development.
thing they let us do is get the sand from Corning. Best sand in the world.
Best sand in the
Best in the world.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, but just to go back to those software companies, because we are seeing a broad sell-off,
Well, 'cause
despite
this
what is
is
an increase, a nice move in the NASDAQ. Is it justified based on this language from IBM?
No, it's justified on this stupid ETF that takes everything down. CrowdStrike and Palo Alto, which are being big beneficiaries, their stocks are going to be down because all the money is in this. Well, most of the money that trades is in this index that can take everything down.
You mean IGV? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the IGV. And, I've tried to revise the IGV. I told management, listen, I'll revise this IGV in a nanosecond. It is such. Actually, I did. I gave him something.
I'll tell you what's going to have a good day is the DRAM ETF.
Oh my God! Yes.
I mean, some of these gains. You mentioned SK Hynix, Jim, but Glowworm's up 6, Western Dig up almost 7.
Yeah, I mean, Glowworm was down badly yesterday. Glowworm's down 100 points from its high. I know that networking and security also. Look, I'll give you one. Cisco.
Cisco.
Buy Cisco, and not the SYY kind, by the way.
No, I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
You see Micron up 50.
The CSCO,
it's like the old days.
that's already up 55% for the year.
Well, it's the best Dow stock with them and Caterpillar back and forth.
It's not done. It's an inexpensive stock versus these others, and it spent a lot of money on cybersecurity. When it bought Splunk, which was great cybersecurity.
I'm aware. No, but listen, they're all relatively cheap, unless somehow the spending were to drop precipitously for unknown reasons.
Okay, so yesterday they were relatively expensive. Today they're relatively cheap.
Well, no, you just told me SK Hynix is selling for less than 4 times earnings. Next year's earnings.
I'm saying that yesterday was a horrible day for everything that's great today. So what is that? Are we going to play this game every day, come in here and say, you know what, ARM's... Yes. Well, no, ARM today, there was a negative piece about how they didn't get any foundry.
I saw Citi take it higher. ARM, that is.
Well, I mean, look, ARM, there's a case for ARM because it's in everything, and it's hardware. But, I mean, you look at somebody wants to make a name every day. Like this fellow who hasn't liked Apple since the 100.
I knew you were going to get to this.
Well, why not? I mean, why not?
He
Let's
takes
go
Apple
to him.
Underweight.
Yeah, well, he wants people out of a great opportunity, and I don't blame him. I mean, sometimes analysts say, you know what, I'm going to make it so no one makes any money on Apple.
You're not finding it.
I will.
You'll get to it.
There it is. He found it.
Okay, so what has he done? When was the last time?
I love it was at the bottom of your pack.
I'm going to give a little quiz to my partner over here, Mr. 3-Point.
What do we got?
When was the last time he liked Mr. Brandon Nispel? I probably just sitting there right now and saying, "Oh my God, he's making fun of me." When did he like Apple last?
I have absolutely no idea.
How about 178?
Okay.
Wow, he really nailed it. Jeez, I'd rather.
And we didn't even mention HSBC taking IBM to reduce. That was the other sort of negative call today. This was before the news.
Look, the thesis is that it's double thesis that the
IonQ taking their quantums,
and then the idea that they are going to get hurt by the carriers not giving you such a discount. And that the service stream is not as good. How many times have I told Tim Cook? I said, "Is there any way you can figure out the service stream ahead of time?" He said, "Absolutely not. You'll never be able to do that." I mean, there's Tim Cook is like saying, "Tim, I think I know it." Do you know that Tim Cook tells he likes the truth?
Does he?
Yeah, he likes the truth. He can handle the truth.